Hello, my friends, and welcome. Today is going to be this new month's prediction, the new month of March 2023. We now are in the sign of Pisces, and I know that many of you may have ever heard the little saying that March comes in like a lion and goes out like a lamb. We are experiencing a lot of that right now. And that is in reference to weather and weather conditions, because the month of March is a transition month. We go from harder and harsher weather into something a little bit more easy and soft. Right now, much of the United States and even many parts of the world are experiencing some very harsh weather conditions. And our hearts and our minds, thoughts and prayers go out with them. So let's get started. This is your prediction for March of 2023. So we're asking spirits, guides, angels, and this is for all signs. We're asking for spirits, guides, angels to give us an indication of what we can look forward to here in March. And also, I'm going to say that this may not resonate with all of you, but I certainly appreciate you watching. Okay, so this card keeps sticking to my finger, so we're going to take it. And a good start we have. That is the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups right now. All right, so here we are, cutting the deck, and we're just going to randomly take these cards. So that is the Ten of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Justice card. We're going to move these up just a little. Now, for those of you who have never seen my video before, this is a rose quartz. That's a random feather that was in my home. Who knows where it came from, Spirit. And these are cat whiskers, which I always like to include. Many of you may hear my kitties during a reading. And you never pull your cat whiskers out. They will shed naturally and leave them for you. Okay, so there is the Lover's card. This card came out as well. That is the Six of Wands. One more card, and we're going to see what's at the end of the deck. Wow, I'm loving this for you because we have the Empress, and at the bottom or the end of the deck, we have the Five of Wands. So we're going to put this fellow to the side right over here. Maybe you can still see him. Yes, I think you can. Okay. We have some elements of fire, earth, not earth. We have fire, air, and water here. Now we also have a Gemini, and we also have the Libra represented. This is a great start for you coming into March. I love this because right away, the beginning of March, your cup is going to immediately feel like it's running over. Opportunity is coming your way while you're leaving the month of January and February behind. It's been a hard road to hoe, I'm telling you. It has been a tough beginning of this new year. Now we have also this lovely Queen of Wands. Let's talk about her for a second. And I love this. You see the kitty? We are represented by the kitty whiskers and the kitty in the video. This Queen of Wands is a fiery element. She tells us that she uses wisdom and understanding along with caring and loving. That is her personality. You see, she's at the ready. She's sitting there ready to rule over what she needs to rule. But at the same time, she's listening. She's being there. Her energy is wonderful energy. Neither male nor female, since this is an all signs reading, this energy, I'm sure, will be resonating with you this coming March month. Not only that, we have this Libra representation of energy with this Justice card. You see the scales there. Those scales represent balance. The balance that is needed for you to continue in your tasks, in your everyday living and working. and being on your path and on your journey. This is also telling you that you are justified going on and going further into March, meaning, I'm going to say, justified in your actions, justified in feeling what you need to do in order to make this March the most successful of all. Now, I'm going to say this, and I want to talk about this Five of Wands, because this is an excellent reading that we have. And yet this Five of Wands represents a little bit of conflict. I think this is leftover feelings and leftover emotion from the months of January and February, only because it has been a real stinker for you and for all of us. It's been really, really hard to maneuver through these months of different things that we have to deal with in our everyday life. So I'm going to say, I do not believe that you're going to be maybe juggling, struggling, or pushing so hard in the month of March. And I'm also going to say that we have some planetary aspects that are coming up. And after March 8th, this looks like you're going to be reaping the harvest, reaping all of the good that you've sown, and really starting to get back into the groove of things. That's exactly what you've needed. This Lover's card is also the Gemini. This energy tells us that, well, you may have felt like there's two sides of you, quite frankly. There's the side that represents you at work, and then there's the side that represents you at home. Whatever the case may be, I do know that you've got things to work through. Now, also, I'm going to say, since this is near our Ace of Cups, which is a beautiful timing card and a new beginning card, I believe that if you're in a relationship and it's been kind of tough the last couple of months, you're going to be finding that way to deal with what it is you need to deal with and work through it. Because this card here tells me that, pardon me, this tells me that the Six of Wands is a winning card. You have really dealt your own cards. You've stuck with the plan, and now you're winning. You know, it looks like you've got a crowd of people around you. Well, I'm going to say I think there's a lot of people around you that are really pulling for you. If you've started something new going forward this March, I think you're going to really, really start seeing the payoff. This wonderful end of this starts just as the beginning. This is a new beginning with your cup runneth over. And this beautiful Empress, which is the counterpart of the Emperor, who is relaxed, feeling better, back to nature, feeling like there's a freshness for March. This is your new beginning as well. So I believe this denotes that you have a new beginning coming into March, and you have an even better and fresher beginning going out. Let's get some confirmation for you for this reading. I'm excited because I want to see what spirits, guides, angels have to tell us. And this is always the good part. Now, I'm sorry that hit my thumb, and we're not going to use that card. So spirits, guides, angels, give us an indication of what is coming. That is as well, my goodness. And I have Riley that is about ready to walk through. I'm hoping not. There he goes. Okay. Riley donated these whiskers. So thank you to that. And when one of my kitties show up in the reading, and here we have a card that flipped over, I know that it's confirmation that everything is going to be okay. I want to get one more card. That is the Four of Swords. One more card, please. One more card. All right, so we're going to cut the deck, and we're going to take what's on the end or the bottom of the deck, and it is the Page of Cups. Wonderful, good news. The bearer of good tidings fits in beautifully with this Empress, this watery cup, and you see the little fishy is the spirit animal, because I'm going to say I think that you can pretty much swim in just about any water, and that is metaphorically speaking, that you can make it through. You certainly have, along with all of these wands that you have here that are very fiery. But you see, this page brings good news, and it also brings good news in the love department, which confirms right here you're going to be working things out in your favor. Now let's talk about this, and I'm going to put him to the side just for a second here. We'll put him right here. Last but definitely not least, we have this beautiful, beautiful Four of Swords. You see, this knight, though, has been laid to rest after he's worked hard. Well, certainly what it means is there is peace that has come after all the battles, all the hard work. And certainly we have documented that here, that you had some battles that you went through from January and February, and now peace is ahead of you for March. So how do we know this? Well, if you look in this card, in this mosaic, in this little stained glass, you see the PAX is written above this person's head. That is Latin for peace. So you're going to be experiencing peace, a lot more of it, going into March, coming out of March, and you certainly do not have to be too concerned about this Five of Wands. You've got such balance. You've got the ability that you had to think things through with this Queen. You really, I mean, this is something for you to be proud of. You have really gotten through some tough times. I see that, and I'm going to lay her right on that page. It's evident that your wisdom and understanding has brought you through and will bring you through, and March won't be as tough. I'm so happy that you're here with me today. March we can look forward to, and I'm going to say there are things that are happening in the world, and it may seem like a little upset, but I'm going to tell you, you focus on yourself, concentrate on what you've got going, and you watch. Things are going to work out for you very, very well. I want to thank you again for being here. You can find me at psychicsecrets.com if you'd like to speak to me personally, or you can find me on social media at Psychic Zelda Kelly. Many blessings for you coming for March and coming out of February. You're going to make it. I know you will. Thanks for watching. See you next time.